The Legal Aid Society of Columbus, LASC, pursuing justice, changing lives.
Have you heard of us? You may not know who we are, but you should. We are a nonprofit legal service organization that is dedicated to improving the lives of the poor.
How do we help? We have attorneys who represent low-income people in civil legal matters.
Who are our clients? We help veterans and children, families and individuals, immigrants and senior citizens who cannot afford to pay for attorneys in Franklin, Madison, Delaware, Marion, Morrow, and Union counties. Don't live in one of those counties? There's a legal aid program that serves you, and you can find this information online.
How can we change your life? Are you struggling to keep safe, healthy, stable housing? LASC housing attorneys pursue justice by helping tenants stay in their homes and make sure those properties are livable.
How can we change your life? Are you wondering how you will keep food on the table, medical coverage or education services for your children, or life-altering disability assistance? LASC Public Benefits attorneys pursue justice by restoring critical benefits and access to education.
So you ask, how can we change your life? Are you striving for stability and safety for you and your children? Legal aid, domestic attorneys pursue justice by assisting with vulnerable families seeking protection from abusers or financial independence to move forward with their lives.
How can we change your life? Are you navigating suffocating debt from debt collectors or the IRS? Facing lawsuits from companies that you've never even heard of? Receiving phone calls from people who tell you you're going to jail? LASC consumer and tax attorneys pursue justice by achieving fresh starts for consumers.
How can we change your life? Are you trying to find a job or housing but face barriers because of your criminal record? A senior citizen in need of basic estate planning and advance directives? A permanent resident hoping to take the next step in your journey to becoming a U.S. citizen? Do you just need some basic advice so that you can navigate your legal issues on your own? One of LASC's 400-plus pro bono attorneys pursue justice by helping you at one of our community clinics.
How do we do it? We receive funding from a variety of sources, including individual, corporation, and firm donors, grants, the Ohio Legal Assistance Foundation, and the Legal Services Corporation.
Despite a dramatic funding loss during the economic downturn and a resulting 40% decrease in the size of our staff, LASC continues to provide high-quality civil legal aid, helping thousands of individuals and families each year.
And how do we do that? Through our intake staff, our poverty law attorneys, paralegals, and support staff, but also through people like us, volunteers. Hundreds of volunteer law students, paralegals, lawyers, and community members help LASC because we simply cannot do this important work alone.
How can you get help? Franklin and Madison County residents call our intake department at 614-241-2001 between 9:30 and 3:30 Monday through Friday. Delaware, Marion, Morrow, and Union County residents contact our Marion office at 740-383-2161 or toll free at 1-888-301-2411. The phone lines are open 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can always apply online at www.columbuslegalaid.org.
Would you like to help? Head to our website and visit our Get Involved section.
We all deserve safety, security, access, and peace of mind, but we don't all have the resources to achieve it. The Legal Aid Society of Columbus is here, pursuing justice and changing lives. Now you know.
Resource Center is available to assist people who do not have an attorney and cannot afford to retain one. We assist people who are at or below 250% of the poverty guidelines. We are permitted to provide fill-in-the-blank form motions, fill-in-the-blank form complaints, and usage of our computers to those above our income qualifications. We cannot provide any kind of legal advice or guidance. We are able to assist with the preparation of documents, but you must know what it is you want to file. We're located at 373 South High Street, Columbus, Ohio, 43215 on the 4th floor of Domestic and Juvenile Court. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4 p.m. We do not do appointments, it's walk-in only. Please bring a valid, unexpired, state-issued photo ID. A driver's license or passport will work. The legal areas we help with are divorce, dissolution, legal separation, child support, juvenile custody, parenting time, grandparent visitation, shared parenting, paternity issues, and any post-decree motions such as contempt.
Hello, my name is Monica Talley, and I bring you greetings from the Child Support Court Liaison's office, where we're located at 373 South High Street on the 5th floor. Our office is the office that connects the Child Support Enforcement Agency that's located on 80 East Fulton Street with the services and the functions that are provided by the Domestic Relations and Juvenile Court. What we do is primarily service clients in 3 main areas. The first main area is the child support knowledge that we provide. We can answer many questions regarding the establishment of paternity, which is referred to the existence or non-existence of parentage, the establishment of child support and medical support orders. We can also answer questions regarding the enforcement of child support and medical support orders, review and adjustment of orders, the termination of support orders, and UIFSA and interstate cases. The second area of services that we provide is customer service and complaint resolution. What we do is we link parties involved in the child support program with mediation services, the self-represented legal clinic to obtain assistance with filing for modifications, shared parenting, custody, visitation, and post-decree motions, or with other court departments such as the Clerk of Courts or the Public Defender's Office. The third main area of services that we provide would be case processing. We provide court review for CSEA e-filings. We manage the child support objection cases throughout the hearing process. We also provide service in process on objections to set support, modifications, terminations, and mistake of fact cases. If you decide to object to an administrative order, mistake of fact, a termination, or modification recommendation, we are here to help. You may object to an administrative order to set support in person at our counter and within 30 days of the issuance date on the order. You'll need to bring your order with you. Otherwise, once we receive your written and signed objection form from the Child Support Enforcement Office, we will complete the necessary court file paperwork, we'll get a hearing date set for you, and perform service of process to help ensure that the court will be able to proceed with the hearing on the day that you are in court. Other ways we can help you. We can also assist with other needs, such as if you'd like to object to a magistrate's decision, modify your order, terminate or enforce your order, need an impound, do an agreed entry, need a paternity registry number or pay history. We can also help you obtain a copy of your administrative order if you need it for court business while you are in court. If you have any difficulty reaching your support officer, have unresolved child support issues, or have questions, please stop by our office because we may be able to assist with those needs. Overall, the Child Support Enforcement Liaison's Office exists as a support and resource center for child support matters for those involved in the child support process, for the child support enforcement staff and court staff, the judges and magistrates, for private attorneys, other members of the legal community, and for the general public. For more information or to utilize our services, please contact us at 614-525-5485
4232. We will be happy to serve you.
I'm Maria Coleman. I'm the Director of Mediation Services here at the court. The court mediation program offers parents the opportunity to develop a parenting time schedule and to resolve issues themselves rather than asking the court to make the decision for them. It's usually best for the children if the parents are able to work out a solution themselves. However, parents who are not together may have trouble having a productive conversation. The mediator helps them negotiate with each other. The mediator does this by structuring the conversation and keeping the participants on track so they can focus on the issues that are important to them. The mediator does not make the decision. The participants in the mediation make the decision. The mediator guides the conversation to assist the parents to come to an agreement that works for themselves and for their children. And it's up to the participants to decide if they wish to reach an agreement. Many people who are unable to work out issues on their own can resolve their conflicts in mediation. Mediation Services mediates many types of cases for parents, including parenting time, custody, shared parenting, financial issues for the children, and disagreements about an existing court order. Mediation also mediates cases for grandparents and other relatives who want to participate in mediation to request custody, visitation, or shared custody. If the participants come to an agreement and they want their agreement to be an enforceable court order, they can put it into an agreed entry and present it to the court. Now, there are two ways that a matter can come to mediation. An individual who wants a mediation can request it voluntarily before any court action is filed. Judges and magistrates can also order parties to participate in mediation after a case is filed. If you would like more information about mediation, you can call Mediation Services at 614-525-6640. You can also get more information about mediation on the court's website.
It's my understanding that you need an interpreter, correct? And what language would we be speaking here?
Russian.
Russian. So I would need an interpreter from Russian to English, English to Russian. What I'm going to have you do, I'm going to grant the continuance to obtain the interpreter. I'm going to send you downstairs to our clerk's office, and they have a special form that you will fill out, or they will help you fill out. The assignment office, and they will assist you in filling out the form so you can obtain an interpreter at that point in time. Okay? Any questions?
No
All right.
questions, Your
Thank you very much. Sir, are you ready to proceed today?
Yes.
Okay. You have a right to have an attorney if you'd like. If you're requesting a continuance to obtain an attorney, that will be considered at this point in time. If not, you'll be representing yourself. If you represent yourself, you obviously will be entitled to ask questions of any witnesses, be entitled to look at any tests that were run, question those tests. The only thing I would be asking if you're representing yourself is that there are going to be certain guidelines that you must comply with. You will have to speak clearly, present your case clearly, and explain your position. Are you indicating today you'd like to do that?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you ready to proceed then today? You're contesting this matter will be required, at minimum at least, to conduct basically a DNA test, which would be a paternity test. Is that what your intent is at this point in time?
If that's what needs to be done, yes.
Well, it needs to be done unless you're willing today to admit that you're the father, and we can proceed and establish child support. However, if you're contesting this matter, it would probably be wise, and I can't provide you any legal advice, I'm not your attorney, but it would probably be wise if you're contesting this to conduct a paternity test. Is that what you're requiring today?
Yes.
Counsel, how long would this take if I ordered a paternity test today?
We would probably ask for 60 to 90 days, and we would just ask Mr. Jones be notified that if we come back in 60 to 90 days and he hasn't shown up for testing,
we will proceed.
Then we'll proceed on her testimony, and there's no cost to him for the testing, and the agency's right down the street, so there's really no excuse for him not to get it done right away.
Do you understand what he's saying, sir?
Yes.
At this point in time? So two things. You'll have a right to be represented by an attorney. You're welcome to bring your attorney at that point in time. Two, if the attorney for CSCA just informed me, and I also have to inform you, do not appear, we will be proceeding without you and entering a decision on that point in time. So it's really important that you show up. More importantly, since you've requested and you're contesting the fact that you're not the father, is what you're telling me, it's very, very important that you show up and participate with the paternity test. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, any questions?
Based on the exhibit and the party's testimony, we'd ask the court to first make a legal parentage finding that Mr. Jones is the minor child's father, and we also would ask the court to order the Department of Health to modify the birth certificate to, one, add Mr. Jones to the child's birth certificate, and also to change the child's name so that her last name is Jones. The court a child support worksheet. I prepared it with help from the parties, and they did both review it and sign it. And I've put the figures on there that I put Ms. Jeffers, her actual income of $82,000, and for Mr. Jones, we've imputed him the full-time minimum wage. And neither party has any other minor children or receives or pays support to any other person. I also gave the mother credit for the daycare expenses she has, as well as the private health insurance that she provides through her employer. The guideline figure comes out as follows. When there is private health insurance in place, Mr. Jones will pay $125.17 per month. When there's not private health insurance, he'll also pay that same amount and a cash medical of $0. By agreement of the parties, we're going to make the order effective today, so he's not starting with an arrearage. We also are going to ask the court to issue a seek work order. As far as the private insurance goes, we would ask the court to order Modern to maintain that as long as it's affordable through a place of employment. The parties will equally divide uncovered medical expenses, and parties agree that the mother will maintain the tax exemption for all years.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Are you behind on child support? If you have a child support order and you have fallen behind in payments, a contempt motion may be filed against you. If you are found in contempt of the court order, you could be sentenced to jail. What are your rights? If you were threatened with jail time because of non-payment of child support, you are entitled to an attorney to represent you. If you cannot afford an attorney, you are entitled to one free of cost. How can I get a lawyer if I can't afford to hire one? Our office represents income-eligible clients in some motions for contempt of court for failure to pay child support and in motions to enforce sentences in child support cases in Franklin County Domestic Relations and Juvenile Court. People incarcerated on capias or warrant arising from child support cases may contact us by phone at 614-525-3194 from jail. Anyone who wants help on a child support contempt or motion to enforce jail sentence in a child support case may come to the Franklin County Public Defender Office at 373 South High Street, 12th floor, Columbus, Ohio, on Tuesday or Thursday from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock to apply for a lawyer. What can the public defender do for me? If you qualify for a public defender, a lawyer will help you by reviewing your case, looking for defenses such as inability to pay, and appearing at court with you to defend you. If you owe child support and are facing jail time for non-payment and would like a lawyer to help you, contact the public defender to see if you qualify for our services. How do I talk to a public defender? Anyone who wants help on a child support contempt or motion to enforce jail sentence in a child support case may come to the Franklin County Public Defender Office at 373 South High Street, 12th floor, Columbus, Ohio, on Tuesday or Thursday afternoons from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock to see if they qualify for our services. People in jail can call the Franklin County Public Defender at 614-525-3194.